Hey guys, Lorenzo here. So first off, yeah, I'm in a new spot here. I decided to change things up and sit on the floor this time instead of sitting on my bed. So we get a new angle of my room. Exciting, I know. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about something that annoys me every day I'm at work. People. And I don't just mean like bad tippers or something like that. I mean these are legitimate things that annoy me when I'm working, and I'm 99% sure they annoy the rest of the servers in the world as well. Heck, you probably do these things without even realizing. That's why I'm here though, so I can tell you what annoys us, so that way you don't do it anymore, and then that way you get a smoother service, and I get a smoother dinner service, and everyone is happy. So to quote one of my all-time favorite movies, Captain's gotta teach stuff. So without further ado, here are my top 5 annoying things that people do at restaurants, and we're gonna start it off with number 5. Lying to the server. I hate when I go to a table and I'm like, hey, do you guys know what you want? And I get back, yes we do know what we want. Awesome, what do you guys want? I think I want the... Don't tell me that you're ready if you're not ready. I'll be more than happy to give you a couple minutes, but it's terrible when I'm in the middle of a big dinner rush and I have 3 other things I have to do and I have 4 tables and you're reading the whole menu again to figure out what you want. If you don't know what you want, I'll give you a couple minutes. Heck, I'm probably gonna make you take a couple more minutes because there's been times where I've sat there and I'm like, look, obviously you need a couple more minutes, I'll be back in just a bit, and I left. I'm not gonna deal with that. So if I ask you if you're ready and you say yes, please be ready. That's all I'm asking. And number 4, walking slowly through the restaurant. So I understand that when I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off, back and forth, you know, running all over the place, I understand you're having a nice dinner, you're enjoying yourself, you're having a good time, you're not busy, you're on leisure time. I totally understand that, and please enjoy it. However, when you get up from your table and you're walking around the restaurant to go to the bathroom, please move faster than molasses going uphill in a blizzard, because nothing kills my momentum and nothing stops everything in the restaurant than some person being so slow walking through on his phone in the middle of the hallway. Because then everyone has to just stop. With trays full of things, we're just carefully taking step, 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 step. So please, if you are walking slow, move to one side of the hallway so that way we can get past you still, or just move faster. That's all I want. I'm not expecting you to run. I'm not expecting you to, you know, be sprinting through the restaurant to go to the bathroom, but walk at a normal pace. Don't walk at a slow pace of, you know, a snail could pass you. Don't walk that slow, please. It does affect everyone else. Number 3, know when to make jokes or tell stories. So I love talking to tables. I love getting to know them and joking around with them. It's just genuinely something I enjoy about the job. However, there's a time and place to do it. If I come up to you and I'm like, hey, do you guys know what you want? All right, cool, what do you need? And I'm really fast about it. And don't make jokes or tell a story or be like, oh, well, yeah, I was gonna get a beer, but then the old wifey here, she was like, no, you can't get a beer, you're driving. But please don't do that. Just give me the order so I can get it for you as fast as possible. I'll be more than happy to make jokes with you at a later point, but most likely when I'm really quick like that, I'm going, hey, what do you guys need? Like you can tell when someone's really busy and like really like frantically thinking about 12 other things. When you see that on your server, don't make jokes, that's not the right time. When he comes back and is like, hey, how you guys doing? That's when you make the joke. That's when you start getting, you know, telling stories and getting to know him, because he's not busy. So just gauge the room, see if it's appropriate to make jokes or not, because nothing's worse than having to do like 5 things and then this one table is just making jokes and not telling you what they need, and you're like, come on man, just order your drink and let me go. I gotta do things. I'll be more than happy to talk to you later. Number 2, don't be rude when I'm giving you your food or checking on you. I understand that when you're at dinner, you're probably with other people, you're all talking, you're telling stories, you're catching up, whatever it is. I understand that. But when I come and bring you your food, or I come to check up on you, don't look at me and go, no, we're good. Or like, give me this rude like look that I'm interrupting your story. I'm sorry I'm interrupting your story, but it is my literal job to check on you guys, to give you your food and say, is everything okay? Do you need anything else? Literally, it's gonna take me 10 seconds to be like, boom, here's your stuff. You're good? You're good? Awesome, see you later. Like, That's all I need. Don't give me attitude or be snarky or say something. Like, just say, yep, we're good. All right, cool. Thank you very much. Because if you're rude to me every time I check up on you, I'm not gonna check up on you. I'm not alone in this. If you're super rude when we're checking to see if you want another water, we're just not gonna check on you next time because, well, they're in their own thing, they're talking. So then we're not gonna refill your waters, and then you're gonna get upset because you're thirsty, but you know, maybe if you weren't rude, we would come over more often and you would have a new drink. But just keep that in mind. Your story can wait for the 2 seconds it's gonna take us to go bloop. There you go. We're very good at gauging whether or not someone's wanting to talk to us or to their table, the people at the table. We know. So just let us drop your food off, check on you, you're good to go. That's all we want. And finally, the number one most annoying thing that I have to deal with at work, camping. Now answer this. When you walk into a restaurant, did you see a sign that says campground? No? Then please don't sit there and camp at the table 2 hours after you paid the bill. Seriously, nothing ruins a server's night more than having their last table sit there for 2 hours after they're done. Because most of the time, that's like I said, it's the last table. Once they clean that table, they can leave. So when you're sitting there for 2 hours, that's 2 hours of my time that I'm not at home, that I'm still at work doing absolutely nothing. I understand you talk, I understand, I'm not trying to rush you out, you know, kick you out of the place right after you pay, but like 20 minutes tops, and then you gotta go because there's things that we gotta do. We either have to reseat the table or I gotta clean the table so I can go home. Because believe it or not, I don't wanna be at work all night. Because legitimately, I have had a table sit there for 2.5 hours after they paid. And it's annoying. I was there until 12:30 that one night because they wouldn't leave. We closed at 11 and they were there, no, we closed at 10 that night and they were there till 12:30. Yeah, and we can't kick them out because that's rude, but like, don't sit there. Please, have this conversation at your home, somewhere else, at a bar that's open, like, you know, have this conversation somewhere that's a little bit more comfortable than the table you've been sitting at for the past 2 hours, especially when it's the end of the night and everyone's trying to go home. Like, let's be real, I know you're having a good time, but there's still people trying to get home. So just try not to camp. No tents allowed. So there you have it, guys. 5 things that annoy servers that you can prevent by just not doing them. And I know that technically you're the ones paying me, but think about it this way. You're not just holding up your dinner, you're holding up someone else's dinner as well. So just be mindful of that. If the server's really busy, it's because we're trying to do 5 different things all at once and make sure everyone is happy. And when you take up our time, then your dinner comes out late, and their dinner comes out late, and then everyone's unhappy, and no one wants that. So it's basically like karma. You get what you put in. So like I said, I'll be more than happy to talk to you, but sometimes I just really can't talk right that second. But just let me do some stuff and then boom, I'm all yours. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe even learned something. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. That big red button is right below the video. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at NoobDude, that's the handle. Feel free to follow me on Snapchat as well. I'm gonna put that little ghosty guy right around here somewhere and then just take a picture of it and you're good to go. So feel free to follow me there if you would like. I also just started posting daily vlogs weekly. I condense the whole week into one video on a Saturday. At least I try to upload it on Saturday. So feel free to check that out if you want to as well. There is one already posted. I'll leave a link here somewhere. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a good whenever it is. I'm gonna go. I don't really know how to walk out of the camera since I'm on the floor, but do I just like roll? I don't know. Bye! This is also a little bit awkward too because I was just rubbing my finger all over Robert Downey Jr.'s face. It was the closest thing I could do that looked like a menu.